So one of the issues this whole axle swap and lift left me with is these Bilstein 5100 series shocks are made for 4 to 6 inches of lift, or in other words, they're 28-inch shocks. Now I've got 8 inches of shock, and when they flex it out, they're telling me I need a good set of 32-inch shocks. If you've been shopping around for parts right now, you realize you can't find nothing right now. And you can see these are stretched beyond what they should be. So I've got another method. The other thing I don't like is how low this hangs down. So Rough Stuff sent me a set of these, and I'm going to install those today. They're smaller than these factory ones, but I intend to put them here. So here we go. Son of a mother. Son of a mother, though. That's a sign those shocks are still good. Alright, I hope my camera's still working because I had some little malfunction signs there. Maybe 3-4 years of abuse on this thing, it's finally had it. But got them cut off. One's on the front side, the other, or the one, that one's on the front side, this one's on the back side. Depending on your point of view, right? But cut off the factory pieces, and I'm looking at what I ordered from Rough Stuff. It's the same thickness. They're just smaller. And had I seen this before, or paid more attention to it before, I think I would have just cut these off with the plan of reusing them in the first place. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reuse these because they're still good solid steel. Grind them up. Got several years worth of coating on them. Yeah, I can probably take all that off. Well, if you move from where they hang down low up to high, you can gain about 4 inches. And so since these are 28s, it should do the trick. I think between where the bump stops limit it and, you know, the kind of droop I put on this thing, I think I should be okay. It does leave me with the thought that maybe someday I will put some limiting straps on this axle. I might. That's a whole nother game plan to play. Figure out, you know, I have to go back, find somewhere with a wash, you know, back up Rattlesnake or somewhere, and look at the flex and measure everything out and see what I've got. Because I don't have a forklift here, but I've ground off everything I can, and I'm about to go zap these things on. And I can kind of see where I'm at, so I can put them about where they need to be. One of the things I'm liking about this is I will be cleaning up the underside and leaving less for the truck to hang up on rocks and obstacles. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure, you know, the factory had the reasons for making the shocks hang lower than the axle tube. I'm sure there's some engineering to that as far as ride comfort and all that kind of stuff goes. For what this truck is, doubt I will care. So here we go. And it's rolling on the man. Marching down the avenue. A few more days and we'll be through. Okay, there it is. Welded on. Funny thing is the factory only welded like the outsides of the brackets. I welded both sides. Don't know if that changes anything, does anything. Yeah, thank you, baby. Oh, I gotta put that brake line back. So I got one last chore to do on this one. Put that brake line back, but yeah, it's up higher. I got lower clearance, or higher clearance under the axle tube itself. And if you look up there, the shock's a lot happier. No, you don't need to put a wrench on the camera, silly girl. But yeah, now I think the shocks are in a better spot. Need to go flex it out and see how things work. But yeah, if you're thinking about relocating shocks like this on your 14 bolts, I think if you cut neatly enough like I did, you can reuse this factory mounts. That they seem to work pretty dang well for me. So I hope this did you some good, gives you some ideas what to do for your truck. Yeah, baby, I'm the one talking, not you. Yeah, silly girl. So yeah, simple job. Took a couple hours to do. Just the cutting's the hardest part because there's a lot of junk in the way. But otherwise, it's done. Should ride about the same in my mind. If you come this far, appreciate you watching. Be sure to keep up with us on Instagram, and we'll catch you on the next one.